Hello, ni hao, konnichiwa. So today I thought I'd talk about my old band because we're going to have a bit of a reunion jam and try and record a music video, or a live, performing one song live on video basically. So I thought I'd share because it shows some of my roots and how I developed my guitar technique, I guess, as well. So the band is called Rhombic Void, and we played back in the 1990s when I was at uni. And then we played until about the year 2000 or 2001, and I had gone overseas, and we kind of split up since then. So yeah, so the band's called Rhombic Void. It's a 4-piece, and it started out on university with just me, the bassist, and a couple of other friends jamming around. That time we were called Half Constructed Beard, from one of the early, the name was derived from one of the early computer storytelling programs or something like that. Anyway, the bassist knew all about that. But after jamming around, we formed a 4-piece, and then we went through a few drummers, and we finally found a really good drummer that just sealed the sound and the lineup of Rhombic Void. We were all originals, and we wrote our own music. Most of the songs we kind of collaborated, or we'd come up with half a song and the others would jam. Some of the songs were fully written, but a lot of it is all kind of collaboration. And we made 12 songs all together and demoed them. And it was a lot of fun. So the lineup included a bassist, me on guitar, and a singer, and a drummer. And the kind of sound was a combination of rock, funk, and grunge, because we're all listening to different kinds of music and we had different influences. So the bassist, his main influence was funk and jazz on bass, and he was also a passionate U2 fan, so a bit of a mixture there. I also had very eclectic tastes. Going through high school, I went through all these stages, like I got into Jimi Hendrix, so that really spurred my passion for guitar. I also loved Santana. Then I got into punk. I had this punk stage where I was listening to the Sex Pistols, the Clash, and the Damned. I became a big fan of the Damned because of their kind of... They mixed really raw, energetic punk with catchy pop kind of music. And then they went on to kind of this gothic 80s style, so I really got into them. I also had my phases with The Cure and Robert Smith. I was a big fan of them in the later years. So we're kind of mixing that. I think the drummer just loved a lot of 80s and 90s bands. I guess like Nirvana and Tool and all kinds of bands back then. Soundgarden, stuff like that. And then the singer, what did he like? I think he likes a lot of rock now. I knew he loved Massive Attack because I went to a concert with him once. So we had an eclectic sound, but I think we developed by just jamming together. The singer's vocals were kind of a deep baritone, resonating kind of style. So I'll put some links that you can click to in the description. I think there are some MP3 files up on the internet somewhere, so anyone can check it out. We're going to meet back in Sydney at the end of October or early November, and hopefully record kind of our signature song, which is called Dream World. When we were playing back in the 90s, we got invited to a community TV station to perform. So we performed, and they recorded Dreamworld, and we were pretty happy with it. And it went on just local TV broadcast, which only has, I don't know, a few hundred or a few thousand people watching. Now later on, well, after we split up, because I went overseas teaching and it wasn't viable to play again, the bassist wanted to try and find a copy of that performance on video, and he couldn't find it in the TV station in the archives. So he invited us to come down and try and record again, just to make a video ourselves, not with the TV station, because the TV station is defunct now. So we're going to do that, and we might try and practice some other songs and do something more if we can. The problem is, I now live up in Lismore. The singer and the drummer live in Sydney, and the bassist lives in Canberra and works in Canberra. So it's not going to be easy to get together and practice much. So we're going to try over one weekend and then see what happens after that. Yeah, I mean, we are in the age of the digital age of social media, where bands can get together, and if they had followings, can go and tour and find even ways to make a living or resume making a living through touring. But we were never a professional band. It was just a serious hobby. But it'd be fun to get back together again and to learn all those new tunes. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to write some more. We could write over the internet and share ideas. So that's something I'm excited about. I'll still keep doing my own music under DONAK RV. I'm currently practicing my next tune. I think it's my 9th tune in my repertoire. So that's something I'm working on, and I hope to get up to 12 songs by the end of the year. So that's my update. I'm also going on holidays, taking a break. May travel to Singapore for about a week as well. So I'm not sure when the next DRV report will be, but I'll keep everyone up to date. All right, thanks for watching.